Hey Scorpio, welcome to your spirit messages for March to April. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Scorpio, spirit messages are slightly different than traditional tarot, as they are messages directly from source consciousness, and they are meant to overlap or overarch your weekly tarot and monthly tarot videos, okay? I do need to give a huge shout out to SCORPIO for sponsoring today's video. The app looks like this. It is fantastic for helping you gain cosmic wisdom and cosmic insights in your soul's evolution. You can ask Celestia questions that you may have pertaining to your spiritual journey. You can upload your birth information and get cosmic insights like what's happening in the transits and how they are influencing and aspecting your natal chart. So take a look down at the description box below to download the app, and a massive thank you to Scorpio for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's get started, Scorpio. I gotta tell you, Scorpio, I'm taking a break from reading, not like indefinitely, just today, because I am recording a lot of content. But before I took my break, right, my pause to reset my voice and my energy said, you got to do Scorpios. You got to do Scorpios. Like there was this weird like pull towards you. And you and I have a little, right? Because you hear my south note, so I know you. And also being water heavy, like I have lots of water placements and you're a water sign. We're like this, you know, we can like telepathically talk. Like I can look at you and you can read my soul. And so as I'm looking at these cards and I'm seeing what's come out, I can see why, right? Why sources like do Scorpios. The number one thing I'm going to tell you is to keep your guard up. I don't think this is betrayal or like anything horrendous, but I will say, having said that, sorry, my jeans are riding up. Having said that, Mercury stationing retrograde the 15th, Venus currently being retrograde. We got the North Node in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Neptune moving from Pisces to Aries. We've got Mercury then retrograding back into Pisces, ditto with Venus, okay? The full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. All of this energy, as we sit in the vortex of eclipse season for March, is really bringing in unexpected developments. Truths being revealed, things coming out of seemingly left field that like we didn't see coming. And what I'm seeing here is truthfully an opportunity not only for you to gain clarity and understanding in the path forward, like, and turn around and say, Char, this is where I'm going now, like this is my path, this is what I'm doing. But on top of that, heal something that has been causing you a lot of pain, a lot of internal turmoil or trauma or suffering, like something so deeply seated inside, where finally at this time around you get to go, I'm breaking free from that. The Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Swords. The Queen of Swords takes the pain, takes the challenges, takes the suffering, and she alchemizes it. One of my favorite things about the Queen of Swords, because even though she's looked as a mournful queen because she's gone through pain and suffering, she's experienced the whole suit of swords, is that she's realized that she can either allow her pain and suffering to destroy her, to ruin her, to be her own mental undoing, or she can choose to take her pain and suffering and make it her superpower. And that's what you're doing this week, or this period of time, I should say, because this is March to April. You're understanding how to move forward here with that pain and suffering as part of almost like a crust of pride. It's like, you're like, yeah, you know what? I did go through this shitty thing. Yeah, you know what? This did happen to me. But instead of letting this be my kryptonite, instead of letting this be my Achilles heel and ruining my life, I'm making this my superpower. I am transmuting the negativity into positivity. I am Scorpio. I am the phoenix that rises through the freaking ashes. Right? Like there's this vibe to you, and I dig it. I really dig it. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Where would you go? I think you know. Then we have the initiation, rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. All these cards indicate paths forward. Babe, I think that for a lot of you, there's going to be a lot of people, places, things that you're going to be leaving behind as eclipse season comes, or eclipse season will eclipse them out of your life. I'll tell you something. I don't know if I've ever shared this with you, but there was a long time ago, I had a thing with somebody, but it like never got any further than it just being like a conversation, talking stage kind of thing. And I remember none of us, we would both kind of be like on the precipice, but nobody would take the action forward. Like we'd both be like, nee, 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 nee. Anyways, I remember one time, I'll never forget this actually. I was on a run and it was nice outside, and I said to myself, you know what? The next time I see this person, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm not gonna be at the edge. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna like, you know, let it be known, right? And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And the whole run, I was like hyping myself up in my mind. I was like talking about like what's meant to happen will happen, blah, 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 blah. Well, lo and behold, that week, God was like, and eclipsed out of your life. God disappeared to never be heard from again. And I was not going to go jump after I didn't like receive, right? 'Cause I have an Aries Venus, if you know, you know. So anyways, so I was like, okay, clear. God knew that I was going to take that. And God was like, no, 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 not for you. And eclipse out of your life. And I think if I'm being really honest with you, you got protection. So I think Source is going to be eclipsing people, places, things out of your life. Not like somebody that you genuinely love, like a parent or a child or a family member. I'm talking about like friendships, businesses, jobs, careers, romantic relationships that like aren't really rooted in anything that's unhealthy for you, to be honest. Scorpio could very well be eclipsed out. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Then we have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. If you're wondering like, Char, who, what, where, when is going to be eclipsed, think about what causes confusion in your life. Think about what is causing pain, suffering in your life. Think about who, what, where, when, how you feel scared, insecure, doubt, anxiety, where you're like having to like hype yourself up. Like I was telling you, right? Like I was constantly hyping myself up to be like, yes, take it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. Right? Then we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I mean, how many more signs do we need of the sign? Your sign for the sign, your sign of the sign of the sign. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Right? So this is where Source goes, okay, I've been trying to give you signs. I've been trying to show you that's not the way. It's not the way. And so as the eclipses come through during this period of time, Source goes, and release, and let go, and purge. And it's okay. It's okay. Right? Because trust me, better things are on their way. All right, Scorpio, if you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, it's down here in the description box below, okay? To take my money magnet workshop, my aligned course, or however else you want to connect with me. Here's this video to help you in manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.